Now a defensive play by O'Connor, who gets the puck ahead to Kane. 3 Canucks on this rush. Evander Kane, David Camp, shoots, stop, rebound, clear to the side. Back to Marcus Pettersson, wrist shot, winds up in the far corner. Nils Höglander's there, puts it behind the net, intercepted by Tony DeAngelo, who made a dangerous pass, and the Canucks get the puck back. Carlson, Сезон, scores! Goal number 10 for Max Сезон, just his second on home ice, and the Canucks open the scoring against the Islanders.
DeAngelo tries to put it right to Mayfield and puts him in a bad spot. This is all the way across from Höglander, bumped from Carlson, and right between the hash marks is Max Сезон, and he's not going to miss from there. Initially, Carlson was the recipient of a turnover.
That goal, Save on Foods, has given away its first prize. Сезон from Carlson and Höglander. Here's Schaefer with a shot blocker saved by Lankinen. So in game number 14 of his season that was late starting due to injury, Nils Höglander has his first point. Here's Ryan Pulock bringing the puck ahead on the right wing. Wrist shot into the glove of Lankinen, and he'll hang on to stop play. We'll send it to Murph. Even by Patrick Roy standards, that seemed like an early aggressive pulling of the goalie. There's a chance in front, and Sorokin stopped David Camp. Centering is Kane.
Starting well, as you say, and here's David Camp at the front of the net. Scored his only goal as a Canuck on Long Island, and almost...
And chance for O'Connor, couldn't get it past the Islander goaltender. Canucks buzzing here to start this game. Adam Pelech puts the puck off the glass and down to the Vancouver blue line. Bouillon, nice spin to get to center. In over the Islander blue line, puck knocked off his stick. Back comes New York with Bouillon hustling to get back. Holmstrom in, across, DeAngelo to the crease, Lankinen the save. Max Siplikov, who's back in the lineup after being a healthy scratch a number of games recently, spins one on goal. That's covered by Lankinen, and there'll be a face-off in the Vancouver end.
Sure, when Sherwood's going to be able to play for San Jose, but his first ever game in the NHL was against the Sharks.
Myers with a shot. I think DeBrusk tipped that now. Pettersson. Schaefer can help the puck up the ice and set up a scoring chance in a blink of an eye. Evander Kane, a long shot, knocked down, and Barzal diagonally back. Schaefer, DeAngelo, watched by DeBrusk. Tony DeAngelo works his way down the far side, across. Duclair scores! Anthony Duclair, short side on Kevin Lankinen. That's his 6th goal in the last 7 games. And the Islanders have tied the game in 1.
Watch this backhand saucer all the way across and just eludes Lankinen on the glove side. And I think that you might see some swapping of those two, kind of gets a torpedo some games.
Here's a chance for Kane behind the defense. He's in, he digs, and he's stopped on the right pad of Sorokin. Long shot by Elias Pettersson, missed the net. Evander Kane was in all by himself. Could not beat the Islander goaltender. Hronek keeps it in on Siplikov. Here's Drew O'Connor. Elias Pettersson to David Camp, who tried a shot that was blocked. O'Connor steals the puck back. Tried to go across for Kane. It comes back to Elias Pettersson. Loads up. Now Camp. Elias Pettersson, one-timer, tipped in. I think Kane got that one. Denied on the breakaway, but got the deflection in front, and Evander Kane makes it 2-1 Canucks.
Keep at it. Point shot from Elias Pettersson. You could see the shaft of the stick break from Evander Kane. He's behind the defenseman, creates some room, past the glove.
Brock Besser tried to pass, intercepted, and here come the Islanders, 2-on-1. Holmstrom with Schaefer. Matthew Schaefer towards the net, cuts across, scores!
A couple of heavy hits early in the opening shift of this game. He's shaking it off. He's got involvement in both Islander goals, and this is going to be the pass across, the hold, and he comes to his forehand. Bouillon trying to keep that pass from coming through, but connects with Lankinen, who can't get out to his right in time. Almost goes wide, hits Bouillon's stick, and off the back end of the pad of Lankinen.
Up that right away. There's the NHL look, clearly offside, and it's going to remain a 1-goal Vancouver lead.
After video review was determined there was offside. We have no goal.
Hronek able to get onto the puck, gets to center and chips it into the Islanders zone. Duclair back to dig for the puck. Besser's out with it in front of the backhand. Stop. Pettersson on the rebound. Besser again. There's DeBrusk, and none of the three of them can beat Ilya Sorokin. After the strong power move by Besser in front of the backhand. We're in the final minute of the first period. It's 2-1 Vancouver. Pettersson. He and Duclair were after the puck. Anders Lee checked by Elias Pettersson. Onto it is Barzal. Schaefer to Matt Barzal. In front for Schaefer. Makes a move to the backhand. Puts one in front. Loose puck. Kicked away by Hronek.
Pettersson was close to it. DeBrusk got a stick on it. And then this is what I was talking about with Schaefer. Stick handling into traffic. Anders Lee's tied up. Not sure how long that shift was for Matthew Schaefer, but he came to the bench. He's not even breathing hard.
Here's Kane. Sharp angle shot. Stop! And went after his own rebound. Bounced over his stick. Then it bounced at the side. Matthew Schaefer cuts across. Ritchie takes a look. Down into the corner. Barzal to Cal Ritchie. Duclair scores! Second of the game for Anthony Duclair as he continues to light it up. Duclair now has 7 goals in his last 7 games, and he's tied the game at 2.
Shots as well. This is Schaefer controlling things. And watch Duclair. He's going to just get into a soft spot there, and no one addresses that. Callum Ritchie is going towards the blocker side, and then after getting it there from Barzal, who's going to pick up a helper, Duclair's tapping for it, wants it, and goes up over the near side shoulder.
Elias Pettersson. Pardon me, that was Marcus Pettersson breaking it up, and the Canucks move the puck out.
I was listening to the defenseman Boquist and D'Angelo get into the ear of the referee saying that should have been a trip up ice.
Here's a chance in front. Pulock shoots, he scores! Wide open down Main Street. And Ryan Pulock gives the Islanders their first lead of the game.
To take a shot. But after the entry in the back checking, there's a space, and you can see right there some miscommunication by the Canucks forwards on who's going to go out to the defenseman, and Pulock leans in, and look at the whip of the stick past the blocker, and a 3-2 lead for the Islanders.
Another assist for Matthew Schaefer. Cuts to the high slot, now dishes off. Schaefer shoots, Lankinen the save. Lee couldn't put on the rebound. D'Angelo to Barzal. Lee behind the net, the Islander captain looking in front. Comes out the near side with a shot, ricochets over, and they score. D'Angelo put it home as the puck ricocheted across the top of the crease. And Tony D'Angelo deposits it in the net to make it 4-2.
Barzal, as Lee is going to come to the goal line and bounce it off bodies, and D'Angelo picks up the loose change. But before all that, it was Matt Barzal holding the puck, trying to make some sort of offensive play, but this one is a fortunate bounce. And D'Angelo.
Blue line feed, Bouillon. Little shift to the left and a wrist shot. Loose. Ratu was stopped by Sorokin to field the grounder. Here's Ratu's chance after the save by Sorokin, but couldn't get it by the right pad. It's still Hoglander back to Bouillon. 2 minutes remaining. Canucks with the goalie at the bench. Pettersson shot stopped by Sorokin. Puck in the air, knocked to the blue line. Hronek keeps it in. Shoots, tipped in. Drew O'Connor in front, got his stick on it. And with 1:51 to go, the Canucks are within a goal.
They're going to put it back to the point after recollecting this puck that's knocked out of the air from Schaefer. And the fake shot from Hronek right to the blade of Drew O'Connor at the front of the net. Hits the back of the net. Schaefer is trying to block it with his skate.
Kane to the blue line, but it's past his intended target. And that's going to do it. As the Canucks scored first, led 2-1 after 1. Got back within a goal late, but Ilya Sorokin picks up his 16th win of the season.